The long-awaited trailer for the next Star Wars spin-off Solo has finally been released. We were wondering when it was going to appear, and now it's here. So let's talk about it. With me this week is
Stuart,
Rob,
and Ross.
And I'm Liam. Cue the video.
I've been running scams on the street since I was 10. I was kicked out of the flight academy for having a mind of my own. I'm gonna be a pilot. Best in the galaxy.
Hey, kid. I'm putting together a crew. You in?
That's yes.
I might be the only person. Who knows what you really are?
What's that?
Get ready.
Thought we were in trouble there for a second, but it's fine. We're fine.
Board the Millennium Falcon and journey to a galaxy far, far away in Solo, a Star Wars story, an all-new adventure with the most beloved scoundrel in the galaxy. Through a series of daring escapades deep within a dark and dangerous criminal underworld, Han Solo meets his mighty future co-pilot, Chewbacca, and encounters the notorious gambler, Lando Calrissian, in a journey that will set the course of one of the Star Wars saga's most unlikely of heroes. So there it is, guys. Rob, what did you think?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think my image of Star Wars has been coloured partly by my reaction to The Last Jedi that came out obviously a few months ago. But putting that to one side, it's I don't know. I'm kind of ambivalent about it. I'm hopeful, but it looks great. The cinematography is on par with what we've seen from Star Wars so far. Yeah, I'll give it a watch, but at the same time, do we really need to know the origin of the character? Is the question I'll be asking at this point in time.
Yeah.
What do you guys feel?
I don't know, I feel like the reason why I love the character Han Solo is purely of Harrison Ford. It's going to be really difficult to see somebody else in the role. I mean, he doesn't really look anything like him either, and he doesn't sound anything like him either. But yeah, I think that's going to be my main gripe. Is can this? I can't even know the actor's name. Is he going to be able to pull it off?
Most people's main gripe's going to be because I think, as you say, everyone loves Harrison Ford as the character that much that they're just going to be looking at the guy going, "Well, he's not like Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford wouldn't do that." Or
Well, one of the things I've picked up on from just looking at the way the trailer's been received is, obviously everyone's picking out Donald Glover as Lando. One makes me wonder if this character's going to overshine this new guy that we've got in as Han Solo. Is the whole film going to be overcast by his portrayal of Lando Calrissian as opposed to looking at the character we're actually supposed to be watching?
Yeah. Is it Danny Glover
He already
playing
seems
Lando's
to be the
person?
favorite.
Is it Danny Glover?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he already seems to be the favorite coming out of it. And I mean, he looks great. From what we've seen of him in that little bit of him we saw in the trailer, I think Lando looks really cool, and he was always a very cool character in the original movies. Yeah. So, I agree. Like, he does look cool. But I have also heard, just like you guys were saying as well, the big comment seems to be on everyone is that Han Solo doesn't look like Harrison Ford. But the thing with that is that, well, the actor's not playing Harrison Ford. He's not meant to look like Harrison Ford and whatnot. He's playing a fictional character. So.
But the fictional character looks like Harrison Ford. I mean, that was the origin.
I get what you're saying, Liam.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, but it is going to be one of those things where all the internet, everyone on the internet that's going to be the main thing. That's going to be the main topic of conversation. It's not even going to be about the story or the graphics. It's just going to be about how well did this actor play
I feel
beloved
like
character.
If the writers are good enough and they've got the right kind of dialogue and the slang and the the comedy remarks and everything, and got the characteristics of Han Solo right, I think people will forgive that he doesn't look like him and doesn't sound like him. But
Well,
Hope so.
maybe this will go a similar way as like James Bond. Like you have a bunch of different actors playing James Bond, and they each do a very different. There are some similarities in the way it's portrayed, but otherwise they're also very distinctively different portrayals of the same character. But in general, people still love like all of the James Bond. If they're a fan of James Bond, they like all of them, and they like most of the movies at least. They will just have a favorite actor. And maybe this will be, hopefully this will be how it'll be with this, is that, people just won't get too hung up on the fact that it's a different actor and could just enjoy the movie. But I do also agree with you though, Rob, like, why do we need an origin story of Han Solo?
Don't get me wrong. I'm excited to see the whole criminal underworld aspect of the Star Wars universe explored in more detail. It's always something that was there but never really touched upon, and obviously the Rebels rely on it quite a bit in their struggle against the Empire. But like you say, you saw what happened when we have characters like Darth Vader, who's a menacing figure in the original trilogy, and then they suddenly said, let's have a prequel that explores how he became that character and make him more sympathetic, and it didn't really work particularly well. So do we really need to know the origin of every single part of Han Solo's story, or is he just a guy who, from the wrong side of the streets, became a smuggler and got turned around by getting involved in the rebellion?
I think for me, the only interesting thing is him getting the Millennium Falcon. That's probably the only thing that I'm really interested in.
The most exciting thing is going to sound really sad, but I love the Millennium Falcon as a ship. And every single film, it's always quoted as being a piece of junk and a piece of crap. And I want to see it. Hopefully, in this film, it's going to be brand new. It's going to be like top of its class, like awesome ship.
Brand new out the showroom.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be nice to see it all shiny and not be damaged, and actually be like, oh my god, that's an amazing ship. Oh god, not like, oh, that piece of junk. Yeah. Like every single movie, even from the New Hope all the way to Force Awakens. I don't know if they said it in Last Jedi, but definitely in Force Awakens, Rey quotes it as a heap of junk.
Yeah.
I just feel like, I'm like, come on, man, it's a cool ship. It's done so much.
Yeah.
It did that run in like 12 parsecs or whatever. Come on. So I'm actually really looking forward, because you see like a little clip in the trailer of the inside of it. And it's all white and brand new. I'm like, yes.
Well, it was blue originally as well, I believe, because it was in the Phantom, Revenge of the Sith, and it was blue.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, so that's what I'm actually. The rest of it looks quite good. The action looks quite cool. I don't know who Emilia Clarke's playing. I don't know who she is, but Emilia Clarke's a great actress, so that'd be quite cool to watch.
Well, she's not in any others, so I'm putting money down she dies.
Fair enough. I would enjoy it.
The overwhelming impression I get from looking at the trailer is it's going to be a heist movie first and foremost, and I'm down for those. I quite enjoy those kind of movies.
Yeah. A sci-fi heist movie would be quite cool. I'm assuming that because in the original they talk about Han steals or wins the Millennium Falcon off of Lando, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So I wonder if that's going to happen in this film.
Yeah, I'd hope so.
Or if Lando's going to be the actual captain of the ship and he's just sort of a crew member or something.
Also, I wonder if this is going to be just a standalone movie, or if they just like Rogue One was, or are they actually hoping to make this a spin-off series? Because I think that's what they also want to do with Star Wars. They want to try and do a spin-off to be able to make new movies that people still want to go and see. So you need a connection to the original trilogy in some way in order to keep people interested. So I wonder if that's what they're going for.
Well, if they can get more money, they're definitely going to go for it.
Yeah, it's Disney after all.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's it. That's that's our reaction to the trailer for Solo: A Star Wars Story. Looking forward to it. Let us know what you guys think about the trailer. You've seen it as well. Tell us in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Now, if you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the show. We're on iTunes Podcast, Stitcher Radio, TuneIn Radio, SoundCloud, YouTube. And if you want to make more of a personal connection, then you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, or even email us at legendsofpodcasting@gmail.com. Until next time.